going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. Got a good one. This is Judge Webster out of Kansas, and we have a young punk who FAFOs pretty hard. He's got a lot of attitude. And yeah, Judge Webster is not the judge you try to play these games with. You got to see this. Before I hit the play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick back lips. Let's go.
Mr. Howard, we're on the record in 23 CR 3000046, State of Kansas versus Gavin Lamont Howard. Please announce appearances.
Please, the court, State of Kansas appears personally and benefit counsel Elizabeth L. Oliver.
Richard Paul on behalf of Mr. Howard, who appears via Zoom at a separate location of counsel.
Mr. Paul, how does he intend to proceed?
Judge, this will be a no contest plea of the sole count of possession of a controlled substance, that being THC. We will rely on the affidavit by Deputy Harris that was filed on December 18th of 2023 in this case, and stipulate that that is the factual basis. I believe that's going to be a joint stipulation with the state. And then we would proceed to disposition, Judge.
Very well. All right, Mr. Howard, you are charged with one count of possession of marijuana dating back to November 22nd of 2023. Your attorney says you wish to plead no contest to that charge. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
By pleading no contest, you're not admitting the charge, but you're not wanting to deny it and take it to trial either.
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand this plea will still, even though you're not admitting the charge, result in a conviction or a guilty finding?
Yes, ma'am.
And is anyone making you enter this plea today by any threats or promises?
No, ma'am.
And you understand again that you are giving up your right to trial?
Yes.
All right, and Ms. Oliver, the state is stipulating to a probable cause arrest report filed December 18th of 2023. Do you agree that that is an acceptable factual basis for the court to consider?
Yes, Your Honor. The only thing we would add is there was a KBI lab in this case as well, and the substance tested positive for marijuana.
So what is it? So what is a KBI test? What is all that? I don't understand.
As your attorney would tell you, they send the drugs for testing to the Kansas Bureau of Investigation Laboratory to confirm that what you had was what they thought it was.
THC, yeah. But it wasn't mine. It wasn't mine. That's what I'm saying. So
all right, well, let's put you and your attorney back in the breakout room. Make sure, Missy.
All right. That's just the start. And it gets worse. It gets worse. He didn't really do too much there, but just wait. Just wait.
Where to go? Hey, Missy, kick him out, please.
Yeah, Missy, kick him out. It would make Judge Webster's day better if you just kicked him out, not just the breakout room.
All right, we are back on the record in 23 CR 3000046, State of Kansas versus Gavin Lamont Howard. All parties as before. Mr. Paul, any announcements?
Judge, we're going to finish the plea as we started.
All right, so you're going to continue to pursue the no contest plea, Mr. Howard?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And again, is anyone making you enter this plea today by any threats or promises?
No, ma'am.
And you're doing this of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Oliver, I was asking you about that probable cause report. Do you stipulate that that would be the basis of your evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
I accept that as the basis, find the defendant guilty based on his no contest plea and that affidavit. Recommendations for sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. We're asking for court costs, $100 fine, and a KBI lab fee of $400. We're asking that the defendant be given a appear date.
Did you say a fine amount? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yes, $100 fine.
And what is the controlling term you're recommending?
We're not requesting any.
No time?
No time.
How old is your client, Mr. Paul?
Gavin, how old are you?
20.
Yep.
Okay. And Mr. Paul, recommendations?
Judge, those sound good to me. The only thing I would ask is, Mr. Howard right now is a stay-at-home father. He doesn't have a lot of resources. I would ask that attorney fees be waived. He's got, and then set a pay or appear date, approximately 120 days out.
Mr. Howard, are you employed?
No, ma'am. Stay at home dad.
They staying home taking care
Stay-at-home
of kids.
dad?
Yep.
How many children do you have?
I have 2, but take care of one. Other ones, I really don't get to see
You
much.
take care of one. Where's the other one?
With his mom. So
Okay. And you live with, did I hear you say you live with your dad?
no, my girlfriend.
You live with your girlfriend.
Yeah, we live together.
So you have these children with 2 different women,
Yes, ma'am.
and one of them supports you while you take care of your children or child?
Yes, ma'am. Stay at home dad.
What's your highest level of education?
I got expelled middle of junior and never went back. So
Completed the 10th grade, Judge.
What's that?
Completed the 10th grade.
Completed 10th, okay. And where do you live? What town and state?
Galena, Kansas.
Lincoln, Kansas?
Galena.
Galena, Kansas.
Galena.
Yeah, Galena.
What kind of work does your girlfriend do?
Senior living,
Did you see any?
housekeeping.
Okay.
No, senior living.
No.
All righty. Now, do you pay any child support on that other child that doesn't live with you?
No, I'm in its life though, so that's all that matters.
So who supports it? The other girlfriend?
Yeah, did you just hear what he said? No, but it's alive. That's all that matters. Wow. I can't take the attitude off. I just can't take it. I don't know how Judge Webster's putting up with it to this point. She's about to break a little bit. But a 20-year-old is a stay-at-home dad. I mean, I get it. And actually, I respect him a little bit more than living with his parents as he goes and works, but that might be better. If both parents are working, get yourself set up quicker. If you have parents that can do that. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Dropped out in 10th grade. That says enough. All right, let's keep going.
Or the ex-girlfriend?
We both do. It's just we're not together. Me and the other baby mamas.
Okay. At this time, your fine is $100. I am going to order a 120-day sentence. Your court costs are 158. Your attorney's fees will be waived, but you are responsible to the state of Kansas for that $400 drug testing. Your probation will be for 12 months, and it will be reporting, so there'll be a $60 supervision fee.
He said,
Just hold
hey,
on a second, Gavin. Judge, the joint recommendation is no probation.
Well, I didn't hear any reason why.
See that? Yeah, that wasn't the deal. That wasn't the deal at all.
Well, hold up, Mr. Howard. I don't have to follow the deal. But I frankly am concerned that you're probably still using
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I've been so stressed out. I've been going through a lot of things.
Judge, this was a 2023 case.
I've been dealing with this.
Warning for absconding.
And can't, well,
I bonded out for this. I mean,
you haven't let me
Okay, I
talk.
want you to stop interrupting,
yes, ma'am.
or I'll deny you probation and you can serve the whole.
Mr. Howard is on corrections for another case. He's being supervised out of a different county. And that was part of my recommendation of no probation. So then, because that just puts another $60 burden on him, Your Honor.
Well,
If it's non-reporting and he gets revoked by his other, that will definitely have consequences in this court.
what's the other court he's on probation? What's he on probation for?
What county? Cherokee?
Lena, Cherokee.
Yep, Cherokee County, Judge.
Cherokee County, and for what crime?
I pled out 24 months of corrections.
For what crime?
A big accident, my girlfriend.
You had an accident with your girlfriend. That by itself doesn't equal a.
I don't like talking
It's
about
probably
it.
some type of aggravated battery or something, Judge.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
not
All
sure.
right, well, let me go back and look here with what the Kansas Odyssey system has, since I'm not getting straight answers.
Judge, I don't know what more answers.
I understand. I'm not faulting you, Mr. Paul, but I want to go back and look at this because he doesn't want to talk about it.
Well,
Yeah,
Judge,
I'm really not good at talking, and expressing how I feel. But it's just
Well,
I'm
You're
not.
talking too much. You may not be good at it, but you're talking too much.
he's 20 years old, Judge. That's part of it.
Well, 20 years old. He's been an adult for 2 years now. He's actually been probably since he dropped out of school in 10th grade, but legally for 2. All right, so you have a 23 CR possession of marijuana,
That's this case.
which is probably, yeah, that's this case. And then you have,
Yeah, I know he's 20. He didn't drop out of school. He got kicked out first off, and he just decided not to go back. That's a problem. But he has kids. He's got 2 kids at the age of 20. He better figure out how to be an adult real quick.
attempted aggravated burglary of a dwelling that is still
That was all old
not
stuff.
been disposed of. And that, well, maybe
Judge, I
says
think that,
disposition and plea is open, but yet it does show, apparently the case was closed April 12th of 24. Supervision integration active. He has a 23 out of Cherokee for speeding and driving without a license. He has a 23 speeding, driving while suspended. He has a 23.
All that stuff got dropped out.
He has a 23 aggravated endangering a child, reckless situation to child under 18, interference with law enforcement, obstructing, resisting, opposing a felony warrant, service, or execution, criminal use of a weapon, possession of firearm by person addicted, and or using controlled substances, and possession of marijuana. He was sentenced, looks like February of 24.
and that's the case that he's been.
That's he's on corrections for.
And that's
Okay.
on for 24 months,
It
Judge.
was a big accident, accidentally. I don't like talking about it, because of my
23
girlfriend.
well,
But
stop talking then. He has a criminal trespass to property in 23.
Judge, at the end of the day, he's been supervised by Cherokee County. There's,
Here's a 2019 possession with intent to use drug paraphernalia. There's a 2019 battery, and it goes on and on. So I feel that it.
Did you just see Mr. Paul throw his hands up? Your client did this to himself. He's showing attitude and disregard to any authority with Judge Webster. So yeah, she's gonna do this. He just needed to learn to not talk. Judge Webster may have gone through with this deal if he just sat there, was polite, answered yes and no, and that was it. That's all he had to do.
It is justified to give this man a 12-month reporting probation. The first condition is to call court services as soon as this hearing is over and report. Their number is 316-322-4153.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
322-4153.
620
No, 316.
316.
316 what?
322-4153. Yeah, your fine is $100. Court costs are $158. KBI fee $400. Supervision $60. Attorney fees are waived. This is a 12-month reporting probation. I'm ordering an alcohol and drug evaluation and order that you comply with that. You are to use absolutely no alcohol.
So
Just stop. Just stop, Gavin.
No alcohol, no illegal drugs, all standard conditions, and they will go over those with you.
yes, ma'am.
You are
So-
to pay this. I don't know how you're going to pay this. You may have to quit being more, you may have to be more than just a stay-at-home dad because you owe a lot of money here. You're going to have to pay at least 1/12 of the total due each month. Your first payment will be due January 28th, February 28th. I'm giving you 30 days, February 28th, 2025, and you'll be obligated to pay another 12th on the 28th day of each month thereafter. I'm ordering that you make every effort to get your GED. And there are plenty of online sources to get your GED. I'm making that a condition of your probation. Mr. Gill, frankly,
Mr. Howard,
I don't have a very good feel about your success on probation because I sense you want to argue with me about everything and you don't feel like you have earned this consequence for your actions.
No, man, that's not that at all. It's just like I don't understand the stuff. Like,
Gavin, just stop.
so
Well, any
Call me
questions
later.
you have, you take up with your probation officer and with Mr. Paul, because I want you to be successful on this. And I see you being far more successful in life if you get off and stay off of illegal substances and if you get a diploma. And if you don't have a driver's license, you need to work on that and get a driver's license, a valid driver's license.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, I do not want to see you just going through life being supported by your baby mama or your mom or your dad. I want you to be able to provide for yourself and your children that you have.
Yes, ma'am.
But those are my orders. Are there any questions about those?
So I do have questions, a lot of questions. I mean, like I said, I don't understand.
Gavin, you call me after court, Judge. I'll explain it. You've made your ruling.
All right, we'll be in recess. Thank you. Call your probation.
All right, that is it. There's still about 30 seconds left of this video. I don't know if I just waited to cut it off or if he starts talking again. I don't remember. Anyways, please hit that like button if you haven't. I would appreciate it. And that's it. Until next time, bye.
So do I just call the courthouse for that just right now?
Call that number she just gave you. Call that number right now. And call me at 4:30.
All right.
All right.
All right. We'll now be on the record.